What is going on, everyone? Today I'm going to take you on a little tour through my Friday the 13th physical media collection. I've been wanting to do this for a little while now, so let's go ahead and get right into it. And we're going to go ahead and start out the only way we should, and that is the original Friday the 13th VHS. This is the Paramount Home Video VHS. You can tell how old it is. Pretty old. It's got stains and everything else on it. Thing has been through a few things, and it's actually, the tape's fine. It's a little tough to get out. There you go. And the date, it just says 1980, but I think this tape was maybe closer to 81. I could be wrong though. Hard to say, but the fact of the matter is, it's very old. Next up, we have Friday the 13th Part 3 on VHS. And this is the release that they did these re-releases in the 90s, I think. Let me see if there's a date on this one. Yeah, 94. So this is actually the re-release they did in the early 90s, mid-90s. Okay. Still looks like the appropriate Part 3 VHS cover, but the tape does look a little different. There you go. Next up, we have Friday the 13th, A New Beginning VHS. That obviously classic artwork on the front there that everybody's like, which, you know, now is beloved. Now it's beloved. But when you were walking through the video store, you're like, what is that? 1994, yeah, this is another of the re-releases. Okay. And there's what that's looking like in there. And it appears that I was not kind and did not rewind. I can only blame myself. Moving on to some DVD stuff. Now, I don't have all the DVDs I used to have because I did sell some of them. But we do still have this Friday the 13th Part 3 on DVD. Okay. This is the one from 2000. Okay. Bare bones disc, just got the logo and stuff on there. No pictures or anything. No artwork. There's the back. Boom, boom, boom. I don't think there's any features. Special features. Widescreen version, however. And I haven't put this in lately to make sure, but some of these old widescreen versions, when you watch them on a modern TV, a modern HD TV, it makes it a little box because obviously it made it widescreen for old 4:3 aspect ratio. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it plays funky. I don't know. I don't remember. Haven't put it in a while to know. But otherwise, yeah, not much there. Just bare bones Friday the 13th Part 3 on DVD. Moving on from there, sticking with Friday the 13th Part 3, the more modern Friday the 13th Part 3 in 3D Deluxe Edition. Still has the slipcover, which is good. Because I have to have the slipcover. I did get rid of some of these, which I wish I didn't. I know. But it has one stupid clippy cases. I don't like these clippy cases. Some people like that. I don't. But there's the glasses in there, of course. The disc is just, again, bare bones, no artwork. Red and blue 3D. But it does have a slipcover. Right? There you go. And going on from there, we have His Name Was Jason. Does not have the slipcover. What bothers me is I have another copy of this somewhere in this house that I don't know what happened to it. I really don't. I display stuff, then I put it away in a bin, then I put that away, and I bring my other stuff out and put it on display. But most of my movie stuff should be out here, but I'm wondering if I put it away somewhere and I totally forgot, so I ended up buying it again. But I know this is in the house somewhere. Probably in the attic that has the slipcover and the little movie ticket inside too, but it's neither here nor there. There it is. His Name Was Jason. Very cool little documentary. Love this. And then we have Friday the 13th From Crystal Lake to Manhattan. This is the set. One of the first box sets that most of the movies come on one disc, you know, with the weird kind of art that they come out with here, which, I mean, this is cool. This art is cool. But again, they're all on one disc. 2 movies per disc. Not all on one disc, you know what I mean. And let's see here. One thing that I really liked about this is you actually had on the part 3, you had audio commentary with, let me see what it say. Commentary with, oh, that's not even the right one. Imagine that. It's not even the right one because I don't have them in order in here. Try that again. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Select cast and crew commentary on Friday the 13th Part 3. Yeah. Which you did not have on any of the releases after that. It eventually did resurface when Scream Factory did their thing. But, yeah, there it is. From Crystal Lake to Manhattan. Obviously has a bonus disc with nothing but features. I like how it's embossed like that. Poor thing's been beat to hell, but it's still kicking. All right, next up. Now, while I did get rid of a lot of my deluxe DVDs, the standalone ones, I do have still the Friday the 13th Ultimate Collection with the little mask. And mine is number 10,629 out of 50,000. All right, so there it is. This is, got a couple dings and dents on her, but let's go ahead and I want to open this real quick. There's the little mask. Oh, the little mask. Oh, yeah, so cute. Oh, that's funny. It's cool, though. It is. It's cool. And then it does have this little cardboard thing that held the mask still in there. And then the little book with all the movies. You can see here. And I like how they have the little fun facts and all that stuff in there. That's actually cool. 3D glasses aren't exactly where they should be, but whatever. There you go. Little fun facts and stuff in there. I like that. I do really like that. No double discs here. They're all standalone with all the features that we've come to know and love from the deluxe editions. So that is really cool. Glad I have this. It's a very strange thing, you know, because at this point when this came out, obviously we had Jason Goes to Hell and Jason X and Freddy vs. Jason and all the other ones. The remake. I don't know if the remake was out quite when this... Well, I think the remake was just coming out when this released, maybe. This particular box set, I should say. I know the deluxe DVDs were out around the time the remake was getting made. I think they were out a little earlier than that. Anyway, cool. And then we have the first official box set of all of the films right here. That's right, the black tin, 12 films of terror. And we would still only have 12 films to this day, which is sad to say the least. Still have the slip on there. All right, and in my tin, I do still have everything. It's right there. Okay. You still have everything there. There you go. Patch, glasses, the book. Obviously, the actual movies themselves. Just go ahead and do this real quick. Obviously, it's a mini version of Crystal Lake Memories. Mini version, Crystal Lake Memories. And here's the book itself with the movies. Some of these are double disc. I think, right? Am I crazy? I thought some of these were double disc. So there's the book, right? Pretty sure one of the oh yeah, here we go. Yeah. Part 6 and 7 and all that stuff are like double discs. Cool little artworks and stuff through there, but I still think the deluxe edition 8 film set, the fun facts and all that, it's cooler. There you are. But this is the first time the full set was released, all 12 films on Blu-ray in a collection. So definitely a special collection, to say the least, because of that. There it is. Friday the 13th. Steel box. Black steel box. 12 film set. And because we just mentioned Crystal Lake Memories, I'm going to throw this in here just for a shout out. The actual Crystal Lake Memories book. This is the first edition. This is when it first came out. So it's got a little wear and tear on her, but it's neither here nor there. Great book. If you don't have it and you're a Friday the 13th fan, you need this book. Okay? You need this book. All right, next up, the recently discontinued, sadly, Friday the 13th Collection Deluxe Edition from Scream Factory. Unfortunately, it has been discontinued finally. So hopefully you got your set, because that is it. That is it. So there it is. This is still by far and away the best box set of Friday the 13th to ever come out. So hopefully you got your set, because it ain't coming back. It might. You never know about these people. They say it's the end, and the next thing you know, here's another one. So who knows? But this is the last that we are going to see of it right now, at least. So hopefully you got your set. There may still be a couple floating around out there, but I don't know, man. They flew off the shelf once they said it was being discontinued. So there you go. Friday the 13th Collection Deluxe Edition. They are just Blu-rays, so we could see a 4K set. You just never know. You never really know what's going to happen with the with the Friday the 13th franchise. You do never know. But we sure could use a 13th film in Friday the 13th. Okay? So maybe wait until that actually happens. Hopefully it happens. So yeah, there you go. What a damn good box set. I hope if you are a fan that you actually got this, because this is the definitive set. So another shout out mention here, because we mentioned Crystal Lake Memories. The Crystal Lake Memories actual Blu-ray discs, kind of the same stuff you're getting in the book, but obviously condensed down, even though this does run quite a while. I think the runtime is 400 minutes. Yeah, 400 minutes. 2-disc collector's edition. Okay. And this is excellent. This is excellent. I love watching this. I could watch this over and over and over again. It's so damn good. So damn good. Next up we have 2009 remake Friday the 13th, The Killer Cut standalone Blu-ray. Nothing too crazy in the way of special features on this. It's pretty much bare bones, but you do get the Killer Cut, which has Jason sharpening the machete on the thing and whatnot, like, which we've seen in the trailers a lot. Then I remember going to the theater and seeing the movie. I'm like, where's Jason sharpening the machete? Like, I was looking forward to seeing that in the movie. Then it wasn't there. And I'm like, of course it wasn't. But it's here, so you can see it in this one. All right, next up is Friday the 13th. This is the 4K of the original Friday the 13th with the exclusive slipcover that was much like on the soundtrack at this time when this was released. And so we have that. I can't remember if it was Mondo or it's one of them record companies that does the cool soundtrack, custom soundtracks or whatever. Can't remember which one it is right off the top of my head now. Friday the 13th, Steelbook. Kill her, Mommy. Kill her. Get her, Mommy. Get her. Take that out for a second. So there it is. It's a dual disc case, but there's no dual disc. Although, is there? Maybe there was, and I have the Blu-ray. Oh, you know what? I have there is a Blu-ray in this, and I have it in the player. Never mind. When I was trying to get scenes for a certain video. So there you go. Cool little steelbook. 4K, Friday the 13th. It looks good. It looks good. I mean, at some point with these old movies like this, you can only go so far. But the fact they're able to squeeze yet another tiny little grain out of it, pretty impressive, honestly. And then we have Friday the 13th, the final chapter steelbook. Jason's body has disappeared from the morgue. There it is. Now this is just a Blu-ray, because I don't think they've done the 4K of this yet. Or maybe they did, I don't know. But this is just the Blu-ray. Alright. Hopefully they do it in 4K soon. If they haven't already, I must have missed it if they did. But yeah, here you go. Steelbook of Friday the 13th, the final chapter. just the Blu-ray. Next up, we have Arrow Video, Jason Goes to Hell. And even though Jason Goes to Hell is by far not my favorite Friday the 13th / Jason movie by any stretch of the imagination, in fact, it irritates me, this is a pretty cool addition because you get both theatrical and unrated cuts, and you do get all the features that were included previously, plus a few extras that Arrow has managed to throw in here. And then naturally you get the poster and stuff inside and all that stuff, okay? Got the beefy little box right here, okay? So great release. And it makes you, appreciate it more a little bit. Although, Adam Marcus, I just want to smack him around. I don't know. I just do. I don't know. Next up, we have Jason X, also Arrow Video 4K release. These are all the recent ones that have come out, obviously. Jason X, another one where it's just, honestly, just horrible. It's just terrible. But unlike Jason Goes to Hell, this is so terrible that you can actually have a lot of fun with it. So there it is, the cool artwork there. Tons of features, again, legacy features and some new features. And I do believe the artwork, and I didn't show it on that one, but I'm pretty sure the artwork's reversible. Yeah, reversible. Once you get the poster and all that. I think we looked at this when I picked it up, so. Oh, there you go, Jason X, Arrow Video. All right, getting down to the wire here. We have Arrow Video, the remake of Friday the 13th. And there that is. Again, I actually like this. It's not my favorite, the remake. It has problems that I don't like. But for what it is, I was happy to have Jason back. I was happy to have a Friday the 13th back. It's more in line with some of those remakes like Texas Chainsaw, obviously, because it was done by Platinum Dunes. And here you get a lot of features you didn't see before. And I really, really appreciate that. New audio commentaries and stuff from the director and all that. For a better insight into what was the mindset here and what was going on. Jason was not growing weed, okay? It just so happened that was there. It wasn't like he was protecting it. This is all debunked in this, okay? It just so happened to be there. So, yeah, that's just, that's one of them things where people did that and it was like, it was stupid to me. And I could see why they did it because of the placement of things and how it all played out or whatever. But yeah, whatever. It wasn't his. He was just there because people were there and he was not happy about them being at the lake. Anyway, Friday the 13th, Arrow Video 2009. Very cool special features, a very cool edition, and it looks great. I mean, this looks really good. It looks stupendous. And last but certainly not least, the Friday the 13th television series. All 3 seasons, every terrifying episode. I actually used to have the standalone seasons, but again, because they had this, and I don't know why I did it, but I sold the other ones just so I could have the one box set. I guess I thought it would be easier, but then as time has gone on, I'm like, because it's one of these deals where they're in there like a book, which is fine. But now I miss my standalone seasons, and I'm like, man, I should have never got rid of that. But I do stuff like that, man. I just do. Anyway, here it is, the TV show, underrated. I'm going to say it right now. This show is underrated. I understand it wasn't really supposed to be Friday the 13th and had a different name or something like that, and they just decided to make it Friday the 13th. Although it is Friday the 13th because, I mean, at the end of the day, you have some characters from the actual movies appear here, but it is unrelated to anything Jason. There's nothing Jason or anything about it, which I think was a lost opportunity. You could have had the mask cursed and all this. There's an opportunity that they could have taken, but they didn't. But I'll tell you this television show, underrated to say the least. I love this. I absolutely love this show. I hope one day they can do a restoration of it, because what we get on DVD here is just, I mean, the quality is not the best. I mean, it's okay. It's watchable. But much like Tales from the Darkside, the quality of that, this is pretty much in line with that. I hope one day they go back and actually restore these episodes. That would be fantastic. It would be an absolute task, too, because there's so many episodes. But I hope they do, because it really would just be great to see these in a better quality, a restored quality. Even Tales from the Dark Side too. I would love that. So maybe one day. So there you have it, folks. That is my physical media collection of Friday the 13th. I may have missed some. There may be some hiding somewhere. I know I have that other His Name When Jason copy somewhere. It's got to be here somewhere. I have so much stuff to go through in my attic that if it's up there, I'll just buy another copy. Go through it later. Anyway, there you go. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I've been wanting to do it for a while. Again, I feel like I missed something somewhere, but I might be thinking about masks and stuff like that. I'm trying not to do that all in just the I'm just doing the physical media collection here, you know. I could bring out masks and everything else, and I don't want to do all that in the same video. So just the physical media collection right now. We'll do another collection video based on masks and things like that down the line. So if you're in that kind of thing, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're notified when I upload more videos. And with that said, I will catch you all down the road.